everybody. We're coming to you naked from the Dominican Republic. It is hot today.
It's very hot.
So you're going to get, hopefully, a neck up recap of Attwood Harbor, which is part of what, the Acklins?
Yep, part of the Acklins in the Bahamas. And
it was our last stop in the Bahamas prior to heading to Dominican Republic. And so we skipped it because we didn't have any video, but we found a couple pictures, and for our own sake, we try to document everywhere we went. It was a brief stop. We went there because our friends on Change of Pace, Brent and Deb, were there, and they were going to stay an extra day, and we wanted to catch up with them and say hello and have a good time. And so we pushed just a little farther than where we intended to stop so that we could catch up with some good friends.
Yeah, well worth it. It was a beautiful, beautiful harbor. I'll put pictures here so you can see. It was glass calm in there while we were there, and you couldn't have asked for a prettier beach or a prettier bay. While we were there, Brent from Change of Pace went spearfishing and had a great time, a great haul.
Yep.
Brought back tons of lobster, tons of snapper, grouper.
More than we could eat.
Yeah, and so we ended up radioing out to the rest of the folks in the anchorage and had a little potluck bonfire on the beach.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Private island bonfire.
Private island bonfire.
Yeah, we met Kayla and Lucy. They met us on the beach from the Flying Whale. Yeah. And Lucy, we'll give her all the credit. She's a youngin'.
Yeah, I think she was 5 at the time and is now 6.
She collected all the firewood.
She did. She worked really hard.
And ran up and down the beach. I'm sure she wore her mom out trying to keep up with her as she picked up every log that she probably couldn't lift.
Yeah.
And so they had a nice little pile started. And then by the time I got there, I wandered down the beach, but it had been picked over quite well. And so I had to go really far away to get anything worth burning, which meant it was a long haul to carry it back.
Yeah. But it was a successful bonfire. We had a really great fire going. We cooked all the fish and lobster on the fire. And then some folks from another boat, do you remember the name of their boat?
I don't.
They brought a giant pot of macaroni and cheese, which was awesome.
Yeah, the mac and cheese was really good.
And me and Deb also made a ceviche out of some lionfish that we caught. So we had ceviche, and we had the fish and lobster and mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese was the first thing done.
Yeah.
Cooking all the fish and cleaning them and getting the lobster on the fire was quite a tall order.
Yeah.
And we had a little bit of leftovers. I think Kayla brought some back for Sam.
Yes.
He was working on Flying Whale. And
and somebody else brought shrimp cocktail. That was really good.
Oh yeah, the cold shrimp, chilled shrimp. Mm-hmm. That was good.
That was good. Little appetizers. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
It was a nice stay over. We did not launch our dinghy. We were just staying for a day, and it's quite the to-do to get the dinghy down and the engine transferred and fueled up and the whole shebang, and then to disassemble it and re-haul it is quite the exercise. So we took the paddle boards to shore the first day. And then the second day, me and Brent went out with the youngins from that other boat with the mac and cheese, and we went spearfishing. And so Brent was kind enough to take us in his tender.
Yeah, chauffeured around.
Yeah,
and then me and Deb just got to hang out on the beach with the paddleboards, and we had a great time.
Yeah, beach day.
Girls' day on the beach. We hunted for some good seashells and enjoyed great conversation. And Brent had set us up a beach umbrella that we could sit under and relax and be in the shade.
From the bin store.
From the bin store. And we just had a great time. And then that night for dinner, that second night, me and Deb made pizza. Deb wanted me to teach her how to make bread, loaves of bread, and then we also made some pizza dough, and we used some of the amazing lobster that we had cooked, and made a seafood pizza, and it was awesome.
The seafood pizza was really good.
I think we had like everything in the kitchen sink on there. We had fresh bell pepper and onion and garlic and tomato and like all the veggies. And then we had seafood. We had the lobster, and we had pepperoni as well.
Pepperoni doesn't count as seafood.
No, it didn't.
I feel lied to.
But it was an add-on, and it was really good. So yeah, we had an amazing evening on Change of Pace. It's always a good time when we get to hang out with those guys.
Yep.
And yeah.
They always take great care of us. Thank you guys. We miss you.
We do miss you guys.
We're watching your adventures on your way down to Grenada. Look forward to hopefully getting to visit you there.
Yeah.
We'll see. We got all sorts of crazy, messed up plans for hurricane season, so
Yeah.
don't know where we're gonna end up.
But yeah, I think that about does it for what went on at Attwood Harbor.
Yep, we had a good time, met good people. We met everybody again in the Dominican Republic at Samaná in the marina.
Yeah, the Puerto Bahia Marina.
Yep, and then the only people that weren't there is Brent and Deb. They stayed at Ocean World,
Yeah.
and so we rented a car and went and visited them, and we did the waterfalls and
Yeah, the 27 waterfalls.
the hiking together.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was good. So it's nice when you meet people unexpectedly, and then you get to unexpectedly see them at every other stop. Samaná was almost a month later,
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's nice when you unexpectedly rerun into people. We ran
That happens a
into,
lot in the boating community.
yeah, Brian on Falcon's Nest was there, and
Yeah. Brian and Brenda.
yeah, and I don't know, a whole bunch of people, but
Yeah.
you know, we talk about marinas is funny because when you get to marinas, nobody's social.
Yeah, except for Lucy. Lucy was so excited when we pulled up to the Puerto Bahia Marina. She jumped out of her boat. She knew we were coming, and she ran over, and her mom had to hold her back, and she was like, "Wait, let him get tied up first. Let him get tied up first." As soon as we were tied up, she came over and gave us the biggest hug. It was great.
Yes, and then we showered.
And then we showered.
And then they left. They went camping or stayed at a resort or something.
Yeah.
So we had to wait several days until we seen Luce again.
Yeah.
We seen her at the pool every night, and she's always a bundle of energy and a bundle of joy.
Yes,
So.
she is.
It's nice for some empty nesters like us to still see some youth out there.
Yeah, she's so sweet. It was so great to hang out with her and play, and it was fun.
All right, well, let's wrap it up here, love. Any final thoughts?
One final mention about Attwood Harbor. Lucy made an amazing fort while we were there.
Oh yeah, the fort. I forgot.
It needs to be mentioned. I don't have a picture of it, sadly, but Lucy made an epic fort out of driftwood and random beached garbage.
Yeah,
it was fantastic. Very creative.
Attwood Yacht Club.
Yes, the Attwood Yacht Club. So yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next adventure.
Bye.
Bye.